Damn. Okay, now with Cassie, do you remember like the first time you seen them have like a big argument or like them have like a fight or anything like that?
I don't really remember. You know, they always argued and went back and forth with it. But the first time that I actually seen them put hands on her was that time that she's talking about that I got in between. And that was in
Okay, can
2009.
can you take me through that?
That was just basically her talking, if I'm not mistaken. She was talking to Benny, I forgot his last name. They used to manage Will Smith. He managed Jennifer Lopez. And he might have managed Puff at one time or another. But it was at a party and she was talking to him. And Puff just lost it. Like, what the fuck is you talking? Or it might have been Johnny from Danny D. Kane. I think it was Johnny from Danny D. Kane that was managing Danny D. Kane. And he just lost it. Like, what are you talking to him for? What the fuck? And that's when he just grabbed her and he punched her and he threw her on the floor and I got in between it. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know, we right outside this party. It's 1,000,000 people out here. Like, what the fuck is going on? And, you know, I had to get in between him and grab him. He was mad at me, but it was what it was. Not on my time, not on my watch.
What? And then they get in the car and they start fighting even more?
Yeah, they started arguing and fighting in the car. She punched him in the face. You know what I'm saying? And he started trying to hit her, but when he was trying to hit her, the window came down. And people were in the car next to us and they said, "Oh shit, that's Diddy." So I'm trying to drive, I'm trying to keep him in the front, and I'm trying to roll up the window at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to diffuse that situation. And then we went back to Beverly Hills to where we were staying at.
Now this situation happens, and this is probably, I mean, this is a pretty big situation, man. He even hit her in public. You know how are you feeling after you see this?
Well, at that particular time, my adrenaline was going, man. I just said, yo, y'all fucked up. You know, at that particular time, I said, yo, y'all are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I got back into my room that night where I just was like, yo, that was fucking crazy, yo. Like that was bananas, yo. Yo, this thing is crazy. Like that's all I kept saying to myself was like, yo, this thing is crazy. And then I was glad that I was there because I don't know if somebody else would have stepped up. I don't know if somebody else would have grabbed him. I don't know if somebody else would have got in between. I don't know if she would have hit her head on the sidewalk. I was just thankful I was there. And when I seen him the next morning, I just was like, yo, that was crazy last night. And you know, he kind of looked at me. When things like that happen, Puff is the type that won't look you straight in your face for a couple of days because he knows what he did was wrong. But I kind of got over it once they got cool back again. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of pushed it to a that shit happens in a relationship type thing. You know what I'm saying? Until I noticed that it was a pattern.
Were you the only one that actually had the balls to kind of stand up to Diddy and tell him anything?
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But I will say I was basically the only one that would do it in front of people. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say I was the only one.
Okay. Well, I guess he sends her to a hotel, and she has to stay at a hotel for days while she heals up. Or is
Yeah.
that from a different situation?
Well, that's the same situation, but I didn't know that they had continued to get into it once they got back. And he called me over the loudspeaker and he said, yo, take Cassie to the hotel. We already called and got her a room or whatever. And I took her over to the hotel and then I would just check on her, you know, ask if she needed something, see if she wanted some smoke or something like that. And then that's when she unbuttoned her shirt and she showed me her chest. And she had 2 black and blue marks on her chest. And I was like, damn, you all right? She was like, I'm all right. She stayed there for a week. And then I didn't see her for about 2 weeks, and then one day she just popped back up at the house. And it was like nothing never happened.
Damn. Okay, so you guys go back to work, things start moving. Does Diddy, try to do anything to repair the situation after that, or is it just back to normal?
Well, whenever a situation happened like that, Cassie would go shopping. You know what I'm saying? And come back with 1,000,000 bags. You know, I guess that was his way of apologizing to her. You start to learn and know what a person likes, and what position or situation you have them in. You know what I'm saying? By being able to do this. And she would just go shopping, or she might go on a trip with her girlfriend somewhere like Fiji or someplace like that, you know.
What do you think was like the biggest gift that Diddy ever gave her?
Uh I would say a $100,000 apartment in Manhattan.
$100,000 a month?
Uh, I don't know how much this apartment cost a month. I know it was in a new building, and it was a very expensive apartment. I think that was the biggest gift that I've seen her give her.
Okay. Was this after a fight or anything, or just because?
I would say just because you put up with my bullshit all these years.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.